I'd really like to have more sex, but things are just different now. Hi, I'm Rachel, and I've been an intimacy coach for 10 years, which has inspired me to do this extended series where we've been talking about ways to incorporate pleasure into your everyday life for yourself, but also in a partner relationship, if that's something you're interested in. In this entire month, we've been focusing on things that I literally have heard from my clients over the last 10 years of intimacy coaching. Now, this one has been kind of incorporated into several different videos, but they're all very specific and individual to themselves. This one in particular, things are different. Things are different now. Now, that's very vague, as you can imagine. As an intimacy coach, I don't have a lot to work with. But for some people, that's all they can say is that things just feel different. Like, I love my partner. We've always had a great connection. I don't know what's going on, but things are different. So this is something that is difficult to coach to per se, but we can still do it, and we should, because especially if we desire more intimacy and so does our partner, then why wouldn't we? So when we look at the phrase that things are different now, in my experience, it's usually that there's other things in your background that have been taking way too much of your time and priority that now intimacy, sex, and your relationship have gone on the back burner. So often the most common of this, children, of course, because they absolutely uproot your life. They absolutely do. They become top priority. They become number one. And that's just normal. And a season of life, especially in the beginning, you're not going to have any sleep. So you might have any time to dedicate or energy to dedicate to being able to connect, right? When they grow up and they become school age and now they're involved in extracurricular activities and sports, again, it's a new season of life that this could happen. So when we talk about things being different, it's going to take your reflection. You're going to have to sit down and really get real with you as well as your relationship about what feels different. You have to be specific and be able to attribute that. Because if it's something that we can tangibly fix, then great. We know that there's a solution ahead. If it's something that feels like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'd find a solution to this, we really need to talk to our partner. And outside of that, if it's like what the sex and intimacy are our top priority for us, we really want to make sure that it kind of stays steady throughout all of these seasons of life. Great, fantastic. Then you have my heart and you know how I feel about that as well. I feel the same way. So we may need to incorporate something like an intimacy coach, a therapist, or someone as a third party who can really help us maintain that steadiness, maintain the idea that this is important to the both of us and we want to make sure it's there. Okay. So that's what we got to do. We got to get clear about what it is that feels different. We got to get clear about what it is that we want to make it look like it's going to feel, because that's what we're aiming for anyway. We're not looking for a bigger bank account and a bigger house. We're looking for a feeling, of connection, security, pleasure, whatever that we can get from ourselves, but within our partner's relationship as well. So again, I know a lot of these answers to these questions are not something that I've been able to kind of succinctly give you in a 3-minute TikTok, but that's the beauty of intimacy and why I do what I do and why I'm on this platform, is to understand that you might not be able to find a super fast resolution, but things that are worth it, often you don't. So if you need me, you know where to find me. Slide into the DMs, invite your friends to be following along as well. And if you are ancient like me and you want to be a part of a very organic group, then we're over on the Meta. You got to be 18 years older and Facebook approved. 18 years older, feminine energy. I don't know where the Facebook word came from. But in the meantime, I got to go. I'm running out of time. So stay happy, stay healthy. Wash your hands. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Mwah!